how's it going? So Shea and I have made a last minute decision to pack up and drive back to South Dakota. Maybe if you saw in the video from last year, me and her went out and we kind of just truck camped around in the Black Hills for a couple days for Labor Day. And yeah, we're gonna do it again. We literally just put the topper on, just put all the stuff in the back of the truck, got all of our stuff ready in just a couple hours. And we made this decision literally like 3 hours ago. So we're gonna leave right now and I don't know, go see some stuff. I don't really know what's gonna happen in this video, but it should be kind of cool. Maybe we'll do some scouting for antelope in 2 weeks, but we'll see. Well, let's go. What's broken? Well, we've made it to our first campsite. We're just east of Badlands, so it's about 1 a.m. 1:05. Made it here in about 10 hours, about 3 tanks of fuel. I think we're planning on going to Buffalo Gap, Mammoth, Sinkhole, and Wind Cave tomorrow. So get the drone up in the morning. It should be pretty cool right here. It's just big grass field and there's some Badlands stuff. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. It's day one, morning one, on our South Dakota 3-day trip. We can officially see the Badlands, as you can see this morning. We pulled in here like 1 a.m. and found this little spot on the app called Ioverlander if you guys want to check that out. I'll leave the name of it in the description of the video. That's what we use to find a lot of our spots to camp at night. It's really helpful because people will go there, they'll see how much service and everything they have, and then they'll take some pictures and give you some maybe general directions on how to get to the spots. And they post it on there so you can look around on a map and find a spot, look at pictures, see if it's something you want to go do or stay at. That's how we find these spots on very short notice or like late at night when we're driving in late. So yeah, the truck got a little dirty last night. All these freaking bugs. I had to wash the window like 3 or 4 times. Truck's just battling. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna head over to Buffalo Gap. It's about 1.5, 2 hours from here maybe. There's a couple sprinkles, little tiny storm clouds going through. Oh wow, look at this. Big cactus with fruit on the top of it. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna get on the road here pretty quick, do some driving, go look at things. I think Buffalo Gap, Mammoth, Sinkhole, and what's the last, Wind Cave is what we're doing today. So I gotta keep my eye open for antelope because I come out here in 2 weeks and hunt antelope. So let's do it. What you doing? What?
Stop. Use the right lane to turn onto South 19th Street, then turn right onto Detroit Avenue.
All called the same type of thing.
I don't know. Oh. We just got done at Mammoth Cave. Now we're over at the Wind Cave National Park. On our way here, we actually, just a minute ago, saw a bunch of bison right off the side of the road, so I got some slow-mo shots of them. And then I saw a really nice pronghorn, but there were people on the road and I was in a really bad place to stop. So kind of let him go and had to come park. But there, I'm gonna go check this out. I mean, it's still like 98 degrees, super hot. Trying to do things that we can do inside or in the cold. And Wind Cave is good because you're down under the ground, so you can still be fairly comfortable. Let's go check it out. Well, just kind of been driving around a little bit today. We went through Buffalo Gap and we ended up in Hot Springs. We went to Mammoth Sinkhole and then we stopped at Wind Cave, but sadly their elevator's not working and they have to have 2 ways in and out of the cave, so we couldn't go in there. Instead we just went down and saw the actual entrance to the actual Wind Cave. It's just a little tiny, but anyways, we are on the road and we found a big old group of bison here. So yeah, we got a couple boys hanging out right by the frickin' road. So I figured it'd kind of be a cool spot to stop. It's super hot, but it actually like doesn't feel terrible. So yeah, keep moving.
Oh my god.
Just take the sheet right off of it. Drove all day, pretty much. What? Blankets, I think, are fine because they were covered. We drove a lot of really dusty roads today, and
Should I do Sherry's
Yeah.
favorite thing?
that's for you, Ma. Anyways, yeah, so we're on some national forest land now, kind of right below Custer. We're pretty close to the wildlife loop. That's our big plan tomorrow, is the wildlife loop, but it's going to be another really hot day again, so we're just going to chill the rest of the night, and I get up in the morning and I'll go drive around some more. She's going to wash her hair. I don't know, we're going to clean up the back of the truck because there's dust everywhere. It's a cool day, a lot of fair amount of animals. We saw muleys, antelope, prairie dogs, bison. What am I missing? Whitetail, turkey vulture. Haven't seen an elk yet. We're waiting to see an elk, and hopefully tomorrow I'll actually get footage of maybe some muleys. I haven't seen any bucks. I saw one white-tailed buck, but it's nothing special. But yeah, we're here though, and it's a decent view. Look at this. Look at that view, man. Oof. I don't know if I've showed you guys really my truck camper. my truck camper since. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you might have seen it. I did a video on my setup like a year, 2 years ago or something like that. Hasn't changed much since then. I'll just show you just really quick what's going on here. So I got one drawer. The drawer is like 60 inches. So it goes most of the way back to the front of the truck bed. And then I have my battery above that. So that's inside the truck bed. And then the batteries run to the solar panels, which are, there's the solar panels. 400 watt solar panels. And they do awesome. So they light up, or they keep the battery charged all day. And then I can charge basically all my electronics. And then I can run lights off of it. And like charge Milwaukee batteries and stuff. That's kind of what I do with it. And then yeah, I mean, I guess the drawer, show you really quick. So we got stove under here, first aid kit, kind of like cleaning and spare stuff, maybe trip towels, some Ziplocs, and then this bin's all tools and tortillas, I suppose. And then we got propane cylinders, some wet wipes, some dish soap, knives, cutting block. There's a cutting board up there. Usually it's like right here, but then your cooking utensils, forks and knives, stuff like that. I usually bring this gallon of water, 5 gallons of water, I should say, and then my cooler. And the thing I didn't really bring on this trip were frying pans. I kind of forgot them, but I do have my little camp set. So it's not a huge deal. And then, yeah, I got traction boards there. I don't know. Oh, and then every piece of wood that's on here can be taken up and moved, or I can store stuff under corners and stuff if I really want to. So, yeah. Well, it's getting dark, so we're going to get ready for bed, and we'll see you all in the morning. Morning. Day 2. It's a pretty nice night here last night. We had some coyotes in the background like for an hour talking back and forth, so that was kind of cool. Other than that, the moon was super bright, so actually here's some pictures of how bright it was. Yeah, and then we only had one car approach this morning and turned around and went the other way, so pretty quiet night here. Base right there. Oh no. Alright, well, we made our way to Keystone here. Keystone is the city that has Mount Rushmore directly pretty much above it, so it's pretty cool. We're gonna run into some gift shops and stuff, and then Shea booked us a trip at what time? 12:45 on a train that goes to Hill City for, then it stops there for a half hour, 40 minutes. And then we ride the train back to Keystone. So we're gonna do that and then probably go back to Custer, check out a few other little shops. And then we're gonna do the loop tonight and look for more animals. So hopefully we get to see some antelope. And last year we saw elk in there, so hopefully we get to see some elk. But yeah, we'll go check stuff out. Buddy. What?
It's a big face.
Didn't like it? Hey buddy, what are you doing? The what, baby? Yep. Hey buddy. You like the Duramax? That's awesome. What?
That's Mom.
Hey, you.
So soon. I've been here for hours.
You don't think that much. Look at her. Oh.
Get it. Ooh. Turn around. Hit that thing again. This guy's just rubbing on this truck. We found the donkeys. Shea fed them some apples and I gave them a dot. They didn't really like the dot. They didn't really like the apples, but people were feeding them carrots and they really liked the carrots. So yeah, we're on the probably the south end of the loop now. I don't know where we're gonna camp yet tonight. We're scratching each other's backs. Look at that. Good old, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Oh yeah, get it. Wow. Yeah, loving that. Onward and upward.
Start it up.
Well, good morning. We're just next to the Missouri River now. We started our drive last night. We drove about just shy of 200 miles back towards Minnesota. Didn't really film yesterday, just because, I don't know. We'll be back in Minnesota here in about, well, we'll be back to Duluth in about 7 hours. And then we gotta go check some trail cams, because we're getting some pictures of stuff, but it's been too hot. The deer haven't been moving much, so we'll be back out in 2 weeks with my buddy Kyle. We're gonna try to stick 2 antelope, so I'm pretty excited about that. If you guys liked the video at all, maybe hit the like button or consider subscribing. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna see you in the next one. This is Jarrett with Northern Tactics. We'll see you, bye.